What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fandom Fix. Today, we're diving into a review of MindsEye, the new narrative-driven action game developed by Build a Rocket Boy and published by IO Interactive, the same folks behind the famed Hitman series and the upcoming 007 First Light game. Let's talk about whether MindsEye is worth your time or if it should stay buried in the Redrock City desert. In MindsEye, you step into the boots of Jacob Diaz, a former soldier haunted by memory loss, cryptic flashbacks, and one very mysterious neural implant. This device, called the MindsEye, links him to a web of conspiracies, half-remembered missions, and high-tech nightmares. Your journey takes you to Redrock City, a fictional desert metropolis clearly modeled after Las Vegas, but grimier, grittier, and a lot more dangerous. It features fast, tactical, third-person combat, and a story driven by the player's choices. Players can also access a diverse arsenal of weapons and engaged in different combat scenarios, from shootouts to standoffs with hostile robots. The game absolutely shines when it comes to storytelling and characters. The plot has a Blade Runner meets Metal Gear Solid kind of vibe, but I would also throw in Grand Theft Auto, Cyberpunk, and Battlefield as influences for MindsEye, which makes sense because the founder of Build a Rocket Boy, the creators of this game, used to work for the studio that produced Grand Theft Auto. And when I mention all these games as influences, I mean that in the best way possible. Jacob's inner conflict, his past, and the corporate and military powers chasing him all blend into this emotionally charged cinematic story. And the voice acting? Surprisingly strong, supporting characters like Robin Hood, a rogue hacker with her own secrets, and the mysterious founders and employees of Silva Technologies keep the tension and intrigue high. Now let's talk presentation. MindsEye has a sleek visual style, great use of lighting and environmental detail. But here's the truth. Graphically, it feels like the game could have dropped 10 years ago. It's not bad, but it's not next-gen jaw-dropping either. That said, the cutscenes are cinematic, the soundtrack absolutely slaps, and the atmosphere overall, chef's kiss. Whether you're walking through dusty outskirts or high-rolling corporate towers, the game nails that eerie, dystopian tone. Gameplay-wise, this is where things get a little mixed. MindsEye is an open world, or as they're referring to it in this game, fake open world, story-driven action game. Not usually my go-to genre, because I get frustrated in open world scenarios, but I've played around 15 hours, and honestly, I keep coming back. Even when I'm frustrated, I want to know what happens next. The missions are varied, the stealth and shootouts feel satisfying, and the MindsEye abilities let you hack and manipulate tech and dive into people's memories for some trippy sequences. But, and this is a big one, the vehicle physics need some serious work. CPU cars feel like tanks, while the player-controlled vehicle feels like a shopping cart with nitro boosters. I'll give you an example. In one car chase, the sedan I was pursuing plowed through a delivery truck like it was made of paper, while my car flipped because I tapped the handbrake a second too late. It's jarring and definitely took me out of the immersion more than once. Now, yes, there are some bugs, graphic issues, and some weird moments where if you watch CPU traffic long enough, you will watch vehicles crash into one another and pretend like nothing happened. Stuff like that. But here's the thing. The game launched better than Cyberpunk 2077 did, and that's saying something for a new IP trying to juggle open-world mechanics, action set pieces, and a complex sci-fi plot. Considering MindsEye is one of Build a Rocket Boy's first major releases, and it's backed by IO Interactive, I genuinely think this has a lot of potential. If they listen to player feedback, patch up the driving mechanics, and polish the rough edges, I could easily not only see this turning into a great franchise of games, but based on the cinematic scenes, could easily visualize this getting a motion picture adaptation down the line. So should you play MindsEye? If you're into story-heavy, sci-fi, tech-noir thrillers, and you can forgive a few hiccups, then yeah, it's worth checking out. Jacob Diaz might not remember his past, but I'll definitely remember this game. Let us know in the comments if you've played MindsEye, if you're looking forward to playing the new MindsEye game, and what your hangups are about what you've read or played yourself. Until the next video, I'm Roman for Fandom Fix. Stay sharp and keep your mind open.